Like, what were some big things, like, that came up for you guys, like, reading over the 3 chapters, and then, like, just, like, immediately with these few things?
I mean, kind of what I mentioned, the like, woman being of man is something that I was saying, and the way it's interpreted different.
That it's, like, the woman, like, came
like,
from...
Yeah.
Oh, so kind of, like, less than...
Yeah, and it was, and I'd never noticed the like usage of the word like what was the word? It was like an assistant or something, a suitable.
Oh yeah,
suitable helper or something weird.
Yeah, he needed a helper to like do the crops.
Yeah, so it wasn't. It's not like create him a partner. It was like create him someone that will help.
Yeah,
it was kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I immediately thought too to like being a kid and like doing something wrong. And your parents coming in and being like, who did this? And you being like, it was my brother. Like, it was Johnny, my brother. It wasn't me. It was him. And then Johnny being like, what the fuck? You told me to do it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, so, I don't know if that's, like, something that we could work with. Like, or, like, thinking about bringing it maybe to, like, how a modern perspective might look at it. Like, you can look at, like, women in the workforce. And, like, I don't know. Originally I saw, like like a lot of blame going on.
That's what I was going to say, the concept of blame.
Yeah,
like,
blaming
who's
the
to
woman.
blame in this situation?
Yeah.
Like, is Adam less blameful than Eve? Like, he still ate it. Nobody forced him to eat it. Like,
yeah.
But everyone, it's always
Eve
is the problem.
Yeah.
Eve is the one.
So what's this? So I don't know. iCal. Something about, like, not putting a calendar, I don't know, like, you missed a event or something, the woman assistant, like, didn't put it in for the mailbox in the calendar, you know, and he gets all pissed at her, even though it wasn't, like, her job or something like that, or, like, her other coworker told her that he would do it. I don't know, I kind of get something like that.
I think, like, the use of, like, an apple is cool, too, or, like, that was, like, the fruit, like, it's supposed to be, like, so perfected or whatever, and then it, like, goes, I think, like, in all the, whatever, like, movies, Snow White and stuff,
Yeah,
like,
there's
it,
so
like,
much
has
mythology
really,
with apples.
like, followed, like, since the Genesis story.
Poison apple. Apple is a sign of life. Apple is a sign of, like, death.
Right.
The iCal thing is throwing me. Like, is it like Apple
products? To, like, figure it out. Yeah, is that what it is?
There, that's a good connection. I thought of it as like the calendar of like, and on the 6th, you know. Like,
and it was
day.
like he used the light to divide like sacred times and stuff like that.
Right? No.
That's
maybe
Saturday.
that was just the date.
I think
Nice.
No, but like that's like that's funny. Like Apple products, the apple, the forbidden fruit, like,
and it's still such a desirable, like just the
logo
is so desirable for people like.
Right.
Like you just want an Apple product for the sake of having an Apple. Like
like
so much of it is not based on like, oh well the processor is really like it's like you just want an Apple product.
Yeah, and like there's so much like this idea of a computer having like infinite wisdom and you know you have access to everything, but then like it could actually be our downfall. Because,
wait, that's actually really interesting.
Because like you know we spend our time on like Facebook.
The idea of like technology in the internet age as our contemporary
tree
of life.
Yeah.
Or tree of knowledge.
Something like that.
Whoa.
Right. Boom, devised. Okay.
Think of the Lion King thing.
Oh, it doesn't have to be in there.
An image. This thing is just an image of like an Eden-like place where all the animals are living in harmony and it's beautiful and lush and...
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to include everything. Like, we could literally
decorate with art.
I like the technology thing. And I also think it's cool how, like, we can just tell that things are, like, Apple products without even, like, seeing Apple on it now. It's, like, almost like just the whole thing is desirable and, like, you don't even have to really know. Like, you just, like, see an iPhone on it. I mean, I guess, like, everything has the Apple on it.
But a lot of times in ads now, like, almost every ad has people using Apple products and stuff like that, but they can't show the logo, so they'll, like, cover the logo, but you still instantly know it's an iPhone.
Right, they change it too.
Nickelodeon.
Or Pear.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we should, like, work with that then and, like, go forward. I think we can definitely, like, play with the male, female, like gender in there too. Like throw it. You can put it in corporate America or in a classroom or like you know home even. I don't know.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I don't know what the like Frankenstein thing is.
It's like creation,
Right.
Yeah,
creating.
Right, like they like made like a
He's like a god.
person. Yeah.
I don't know, what is this one? Oh, Augustine. Thy teeth are like a flock of sheep. Okay.
I don't know. I just like read that and didn't get it. So.
Yeah, I like just read this Augustine's whole or one of his books for class too, and I was like, I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah.
I think the Frankenstein thing is cool if we could like somehow
Work with creation.
like creating like a person and then I don't know, like it's weird when you create like a say you like do create a person, it's like then that's still a person creating their like themselves.
We could
What if
combine
we-
it with like the technology
Well,
idea.
yeah, I
like,
mean, even thinking
artificial
of like
life.
creation,
on.
artificial life, or like even like I like just something popped in my head, like an app developer being like, it's perfect, you know, like having like the perfect complete app.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
But then like the app would like create other things too. Like it's like creating more whatever the app does. Which
Yeah,
is, like,
or
a weird
even-
concept.
Even just this idea of like you know, like being something totally labor intensive and putting everything that you have into something like
Right.
Frankenstein. It was Dr. Frankenstein. What was the monster's actual name?
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein.
Has it.
It was not a name. Yeah.
It's been a long time since I read it, but I don't know.
Instantly. Frankenstein song.
You
knew, girl. You knew.
Yeah. There's like dreams in here too, which is interesting. Yeah, like I'd worked hard for nearly 2 years for the sole purpose of infusing life into an inanimate body. For this I deprived myself of rest and health. I desired it with an ardor that far exceeded moderation, but now that I had finished, the beauty of the dream vanished, and breathless horror and disgust filled my heart.
We could do something where it's like, you know, there's so much going on with like creating, like this is like a weird thing to say, but like robots kind of, where it's like people are trying to make them as lifelike as possible and as
Right.
human as possible, and like that could kind of like creating something in your image is like very much, and it's like that's what God was doing, creating in their image, and like, but does that, there's got to be an element missing, because it's like, you know what I mean, between creating in your image and creating what you are is like a different, I don't know. I mean, like that's Frankenstein and like creation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So where do you guys like see like the setting of the piece that we're gonna?
I kind of liked your idea about like doing the corporate America thing.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of places where this inequality between men and women is as present, and I don't think there's anywhere else
that is more.
that is more present than in corporate America.
Right. Absolutely.
And for like I don't know, like the boss like training the like secretary or whatever,
Yeah.
like it's like he's like creating her like in a way,
Yeah.
like teaching her like
Yeah.
like how the office runs. Like we can do like that type of thing. Like
Mhm.
like let's make it.
It's a good idea. No, I like that.
And then she'll mess up the eye.
She can mess up the eye calendar, or it doesn't even have to be like a business. Like if we wanted to like go with this like modern creation, it could be like a tech company, because there are still like not a lot of women in tech either.
No.
So like it could be a tech company
Right.
that I don't know does apps, does products, like
Right.
could be whatever.
One thing that I like see that's cool is like in the whole planting of trees section, it's like it says like do not plant trees near wooded areas or trees. Like you can't like you need space to create something. Like, so whatever we do, if we have the main character, it can be like, okay, like, you now go do your own thing. Like, I just created you, like, now you create something else. No. Permission to write.
We have corporate America, gender, tech, creation, space. Give me words.
What were other things I already talked about?
Apple symbol?
Apples. We just talked so much now I can add anything. Like, this is like phrases and stuff too. Creating an image. Creating in the image of something. Being of something. Alright, apples to talk about. There's apple symbolism. Technology as the tree of knowledge. Technology as tree.
Even like technology in a way as like playing God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And like, okay, back to the Lion King symbol, like, it's picture. This is like showing off like what was created. Like, it's almost like we want to like show what we create to everybody else. Like, he's showing it to this entire world jungle thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Creations, yeah. Having your creation be an extension of yourself.
Right, and like what we saw and you see in Frankenstein what happens when like you put so much effort into it and then he's like completely disgusted by the monster, so okay.
Cool.
Alright. How do you want to say?
So now we need to pick.
I mean, we have our ideas. Like, and we want to do it. Maybe you want to stick in the tech company. You want to stick with what's our plot? What's our plot? Because we don't have to include any of we don't have to include all of them. We can include 3 ideas, 4 ideas, 2.
Wait, so for devised theater, we just come up with. I'm still confused.
Literally anything.
Just make a skit.
So it's like basically we took all of these ideas and these themes, and now we just get to make a skit with them. So like we don't have to like specifically be like, oh, it's again, you know. We don't have to do that. We can just do what we want.
So like using these ideas that we've come up with from the biblical story, we don't. It doesn't have to be like the guy's name is Adam and the girl's name is Eve. Like it's not. It's just like you pick the themes and like you create something with those themes. It doesn't even have to be related anymore to anything that we just discussed.
Okay, cool.
So we could like be on an airplane for all anyone cares.
Okay, cool. All right. We could do like the office scene if we want.
Michael Scott as our. There's like a Michael Scott.
There is a